Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds, where we go on to the upper levels, I think, and, well, maybe unveil some more secrets about them created marauders, what we have found out.
Comms tower, right? Ought to be one of the tallest things around if it's gonna get a signal past these canyons. I sure hope that spooky person on the screen ain't waiting for us. I'm about ready to jump out of my skin as it is.
Birthplace of marauders. We ought to have left well enough alone. Now we're in it. Come hell or high water, we gotta see this.
I'm ready for this! Score, Pat! That's it!
I did miss.
That's the last of them!
Oh, there was a lot of loot.
So,
Loot.
anyway. Birthplace of marauders. We ought to have left well enough alone. Now we're in it. Come hell or high water, we've gotta see this through.
Yeah, you're totally right. And maybe, I don't know if... oh, hello, what's that? I am not 100% certain if I have... okay, it's other bolts for this ball game. I think I don't know if I've already said that I'm sorry that I'm saying it again. I may be sometimes not trying out stuff early enough. I mean, the tinkering with the weapons I did honestly way too late in the game. Because I, at that point, didn't fully understand everything. Although having spent a lot of time already in the game. Weirdly enough. But I'd say we have found a new weapon, right? I have to tell you, we are gonna do some looting. At first, we have found the hammers. Oh boy. We are gonna try this weapon out, man. It starts slow. But I guess if a enemy is bloody close, it is gonna be amazing. Sorry, this is gonna be one of them episodes where we do a little bit of looting. I'm sorry, but this is how I play. And I cannot guarantee if I'm gonna be here one more time, or if I'm back here, that I remember that. And yes, I can tell you one thing. I will obviously make good use of the ammunition, which we are probably gonna need here. It is weird. I think we, compared to the main game, it feels like there is way more ammunition lying around. Okay, the ants shoots final report to the co-workers. Finds this. Given you're reading this, I'm likely dead. I'm very sorry about that. I'm also sorry Space's Joyce had to send someone else to finish my assignment. As of the moment I'm writing this, Charles Nowak still possesses the express mail delivery prototype. I believe he's gone entirely mad, as he has abandoned his apartment and taking up with a group of marauders not far from here. Charles no longer recognizes me. He can't even recognize the Spacer's Choice jingle. When I sang it for him to try to coax him into a calmer state, he shot me in the arm. If you're here to retrieve the prototype, here is what you should know. The prototype remains intact. The prototype has been modified to simultaneously fire multiple projectiles, and the original package housing chamber appears to have been replaced with an explosive payload. Please note that I did not sanction these modifications, nor do I approve of the settings fired to company correspondent. Charlie's depravity knows no bounds. The original prototype was only intended to deliver packages more quickly, nothing more, and I'd sooner die than I see it used for violence. To that end, I'm going to try to recover the prototype from Charles. Should I fail, please remember me fondly despite my incompetence. Faithfully, Diana Shooter. Okay, so there could be a weapon prototype around which is insanely crazy. Did I understand that correctly? May I say, for someone obviously not wanting to have something used for a weapon, there's a lot of alcohol and at least ammunition around. Don't blame me, by the way, that there is so much to pick up. Don't blame me, it's the game. And on the other hand, if there's so much to pick up, then there was actually someone placing that stuff down. So you need to honor that, right? You need to honor it. Okay, there should be one more. And I'm gonna hold the weapon as long as we haven't used it yet. I mean, the big advantage of this weapon, you gotta need to get close, right? But there you have the simultaneous...
Dr. Ambrose, tell me about Adrena time. What does it do?
Hasn't Clarence already dumped a pile of promotional materials on your head?
Where's the fun in that? My listeners want to hear it in your own words.
It's an injectable drug that improves a patient's speed, awareness, mental acuity, and endurance. In moderation, Adrena time will uplift the laboring classes by strengthening their minds and work ethic.
That's quite the mission. What's driving this vision of uplift?
I am a solutions-oriented woman. I see a problem and I am moved to solve it. Poverty is one such problem. Through science, I believe we can improve the poor, and in so doing, improve Halcyon.
Improve the poor. Gotta listen to that. Okay, so the looting part I think is over. But this is the sad part, obviously, about humanity. That innovations which might have been invented, this was not the end of the looting part, to do something good, like, you know, as much as I don't like it, but to use the drug to improve how fast you work. So a invention which you might argue is, you know, used for good, is then being utilized for warfare. I think this has happened many times over the human history. On the other hand, obviously, warfare, sadly enough, increases the technology, right? Byproduct of wanting to be more powerful than an enemy. Okay, there's a tower, right? And I'm assuming this is actually where we're gonna need to go. Ah, yeah, there we have been before. We know that there's gonna be an elevator there. There's an elevator. Question is, I'm gonna take a... Do we take a risk? No. I'm gonna go here. I do not take the risk now. Except... this is gonna get us a buff. If we can open up that door. Oh, hello. It's bloody sealed. Okay, that would actually bring us down. There's a secret hideout. Okay. So much to that. Okay, maybe even that is gonna work out. Let's hope for the best. Sometimes just gonna need to hope for the best. Okay, that we cannot enter. I imagined we could enter there. Wherever that leads. I have to say, okay, he was quick, man. Where the enemy is. Oh, there you are. I cannot wait to upgrade this weapon. Do you say she to weapons? It seems to be quite powerful, surprisingly. Although you have to, on the other hand, to argue, obviously, it spits out a lot of ammunition. The question is how long it is gonna be that useful. Did I now acquire? You have gained security checkpoint keycard. Thank you very much. So we are slowly going on, and I have to say, I mean, we are now in, I recorded until now, this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the 8th episode, and I'm again, so it's the 2nd hour, I think. I'm already soaked into the game. It's so amazingly done, well written, nice story, very wonderful gameplay. It goes on as good as it has actually ended. In my, I mean, it's always opinion based, right? Oh, Officer Olsen, I'd like to follow up with you regarding yesterday's chat. Now, this could be a whole mess, or this could be something we resolve quietly to the mutual benefit of both parties. Here's what I'm going to do. I've enclosed the key that unlocks a safe you'll find behind a wall panel in my room, in which I must certainly do not store that stockpile of Adrena time some hull head tipped you off about. Maybe some of that supply, which again I must stress does not exist, goes missing from time to time. It happens. There's quite a lot of it, and who's to say I count those that carefully. I get new deliveries in all the time. My perfectly legal, non-Adrena time related business provides a valuable service to my customers who benefit immensely from a product otherwise tied up to much legal red tape like testing phases. Well, who needs that? And human safety, F that, who needs that? Should my operation be permitted to continue as before, I'd ask that you hold only the enclosed keys for safekeeping. I think that would prevent any future issues between the two of us, don't you? Kind regards, Frida Weber. Okay, guys, and that already brings us to the end of this episode. We obviously... Oh, did I ever see that? We'll go on here tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. At hopefully the same time. For now, you know it. Oh, hello. Really, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this little oh my goodness, hello. I will not correct them. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully... Oh, did I already? Yes, I did. If you have actually enjoyed this episode, then please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see you guys in the next wonderful episode. Until then, have a wonderful day. Stay frosty. Bye.